Hello and welcome to Dice Psycho, a horror visual novel developed by Charon, translated by Tico Translations, available on the website. And well, this is a sequel to their previous game, Manhereflesia, that I played, so you can check it out if you'd like to. But it's the same idea. You know, you get a plethora of waifus to choose from, you date them, and most likely they're gonna murder you by the end in some way. So, I guess we'll see what kind of shenanigans we'll get into. And I guess if you are familiar with sharing games, a little content warning, this is a horror game, so despite how it looks, it probably will contain disturbing elements and graphic violence, so viewer discretion is advised. Let's start. Yep. Bloodshed, grotesque depictions, satire. You need a warning for that, I guess. Yeah, under 15 don't play. It's a very kind of arbitrary age, but I don't know. This time I believe, because in Menhereflesia it had like a flower motif. This time it's obviously a dice motif. It's in the name. But this time we're gonna be rolling dice. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll see. I can hear the sound of the wind. The grass sways in the gentle breeze, bringing with it the scent of white flowers. A clear, starry sky, which I hadn't seen in years, stretches endlessly across my eyes. That's right. I finally reached the outside. You finally broken free from that place, haven't you? Okay, well, I'm assuming girl. Said that. A girl I knew well whispered in a familiar voice. Her young figure, a vision from a distant past. You don't need to worry about him anymore. You're already free now. You can go wherever you wish. I see. Is that so? After making many sacrifices, I have finally earned my freedom. The future is marked on the dice you roll. What will it look like? Well, I must proceed to where the manifest gods and the foul rulers of this world are calling me. All right. I remember, at the end of Menhereflesia, kind of a spoiler, sort of, but a character does appear briefly. I never mentioned them in my playthrough, but I think they're a reference to Sharon's previous game, and I think that was them as well, actually, the green hair girl. Anyway, kind of like a meta character. I hear the sound of water dripping. The air in this musty underground jail is choked with dust. What was I taking here? How long was I confined here? I can't remember. I feel like I've been in here for a very long time already. My cellmate is quietly playing with some stones in his hand as usual. He's throwing a cube-shaped stone up high and catching it. Probably just a way of killing time. There's no way out of here anyway. Hey, you still alive? The man's voice echoed throughout the silent cell. He sometimes strikes a conversation like this, and each time I answer with something that seems appropriate. Well, it looks like this cell is going to be cleared out tomorrow. It might be our last chance to get out of here. The man held out one of his old dice and showed it to me. But let's make a bet. We each roll the dice and the bigger number wins. The loser becomes the bait and lets the winner escape. How about it? Isn't it worth a try? You and me both, we're going to be executed soon. So what you gotta lose? I'm reluctant as he could be cheating, but I decided to take him up on his offer. Anyway, it's gonna be all over soon anyway. There wasn't any hope from the start. It's settled then. Well, please excuse me. He threw the die high in the air and at last it rolled on the ground. The die's face revealed 6. Well, I can't beat a 6 as the highest number on the dice. 6 it is. I have no way to win unless I roll another 6 and force a rematch. I gulped and rolled the dice. The dice face reviewed a... Okay, so we get to choose now. Can I save? What to save? I don't know. I guess I could go backwards, maybe? Interesting. Maybe instead of left to right, let's go right to left, Like when you're reading manga, I did binge read like a manga series last night. That's why I overslept. But anyway, yeah, let's see what happens if I choose 6, actually. I got really lucky. My result was 6. Huh. 6. I rolled the largest number possible. Alright, bring it on. Luckily, I can now have a rematch. But what will happen next? For someone shy like me, the next time may not go so well. Such anxiety passed through my mind as I look at his fearless smile. Alright. Seems like that. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, that probably just starts a route. Kind of like there's this like meta story though about being stuck in a prison and rolling dice. I don't know. Seems like we don't get to see the outcome of that little dice game. Instead, a different story is happening. The Sixth Eye. Oh, we're starting with her. All right. She seemed the most gloomiest one, you know, from the main menu. That girl, starved of love. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing as, you know, Men Have Flesia. We're gonna be like an episodic thing where it's like every time we start a new route, it's like a TV show, you know. I'm imagining a hollow illusion that won't fade. No, I guess we get to look at her. We can look at all the expressions you can do. Wow. She also has dice in her hair. She's number 6. She will take you down her path. Now the die is cast. The word die is, you know, written red. There's a double meaning here because we're going to die most likely. Anyway. All right, there you go. This time we are Metaro? Metaro? Not Itaro this time, Metaro. My name is Metaro. I'm just a normal second-year student attending a private high school. I don't have any particular skills and my grades are merely average. I'm one of those people who are lacking in personality and individuality. I have, you know, I'm faceless and I've like nothing. I have no traits to speak of. Speaking of which, right now my classmates are racking their heads over their career paths after graduation. We're still second years though. I think it's a bit early to be thinking about our future. Everyone's studying seriously and no one is stupid enough to do anything to stand out from the crowd because they're worried about getting a black mark on their school report. I'm the same, but I don't think there's any point in thinking about the future. Anyways, I don't even know where to begin to think about the future. Therefore, I'll just live each day as it comes. Today, tomorrow, and certainly in the years ahead. Well, I was walking along the road, fiddling with my phone, and I bumped into a little kid. Apparently she's a little kid. But wait, that's not a kid at all. She's short, but she's wearing the same high school uniform as me, so I guess we're close in age. The impact of the bump had knocked her on her butt, and without saying a word, she stood up and brushed the sand off her skirt. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how much of these choices matter, but I'm gonna allow saves. I can scroll. Okay, there's a lot more save slots, I feel like. Well, that's good. I have scrolled in the last game. What does that say? USA provides save points for the nation. Care to save, USA? Oh. Let's see. Dajobu? I'll just say that. Even though I sincerely apologized, she didn't show any reaction. She didn't even make eye contact with me as she walked off. Girl, what was that all about? Girl, sister, what was that all about? No, what was that all about? And how can you bump into someone and not even apologize? I even said I was sorry. Next time I'm seeing you, I'm not gonna let you get away with it. I'm gonna make you say sorry. You know, just like in Canada, you have to say excuse me and sorry. No matter what, otherwise you'll be ostracized from society. No, Well, it's already time for class. I hurried to the classroom, grumbling and complaining. Before homeroom starts, the classroom is already bustling with activity. As I took my seat, a girl came up to me. Good morning, Mitaro. Okay. The girl smiling at me with a cheerful smile is Nana, my girlfriend. Wow, we already started with a girlfriend? You know, this is the... Like, I don't know, I'm just thinking like an RPG. You know, when you start like an RPG with a character creator, you know, you basically you get to choose stuff, and one of the starting, you know, one of the starting traits, I guess, this character chose is a girlfriend somehow. Anyway, despite appearances, we're in a relationship. Oh, did you not get enough sleep? You got dark circles under your eyes. Ah, you're sharp. Hey, Metaro, you've been playing that smartphone game for a long time, haven't you? In fact, I've been so addicted to smartphone games lately that I've been up all night, every night. You know, gotta roll the gacha. Gotta roll the SSRs. I'm pretty sure it was a fun and easy, kind of easy quiz game. She can easily spot when I'm lazy or sloppy. She's selfish and sometimes out of touch, but she's cute, earnest, and she really loves me. In fact, I think I'm the happiest person in the world to have a girlfriend like her. Well, I can already see what's gonna happen, you know, pretty soon. Oh, that was a fun day we had the other day. Nana leaned against my desk as if she'd exhausted her strength. Apparently, she's still basking in the afterglow of the theme park we went together on a date last weekend. It was a world-famous amusement park, and the admission fee is over 10,000 yen, so it's not cheap at all. I guess, yeah, that's about like more than $100, I think. I mean, usually you take 2 zeros away. So it's not, you know, not super accurate, but generally speaking, you take 2 zeros away. So that's the equivalent in, I guess, American dollars. Maybe because of the high price, it's a popular spot for couples and families for a wide variety of high-quality attractions. I've heard that it's more efficient to buy an annual pass, but I don't think I go more than once a year. Well, when I get paid for my part-time job, we'll go out again, okay? Man, I don't know. I'm gonna save every 5 seconds. I can't be held to be Nana Street. I'm broke. I'll make do with my allowance. Okay, so do we be a gentleman and be like, no, we'll pay, as like, you know, as an expectation of gender, or do we be like be cheeky, be like, okay, you know, it'll be Nana Street. You'll pay next time, as like a, you know, we act silly, I guess. Sure, I'll just be like, it'll be Nana Street. What are you talking about? I'll kill you. Just kidding. You would pay me once you start your career, won't you? Sheesh. I like Nana who works part-time. I don't have a job. You know, I'm just a deadbeat. I don't know. I like Nana who works part-time. I don't have a job, so I don't actually have any money to spare at all. As a man, it's shameful. But since my parents forbade me to work part-time, I had no choice but to make do with the small allowance I get each month. You get an allowance. I didn't get anything when I was a kid. Anyway. That's why it's pretty hard to keep up with Nana's selfishness. Hey, why don't you come to my workplace today? Metaro, you've never been there before. Also, why do the girls sometimes, they're like pupils shrink? They look like they're crazy. Anyway. By that, she probably means a part-time job at a family restaurant called Usatoria. It's a family restaurant where cute girls dress up in frilly bunny-like outfits to serve you. It's similar to a maid cafe, but it's still more or less a family restaurant. Although Nana's still a newbie, having joined just the month before, rumor has it that she's got a good reputation among the customers. Today, we're running a promotion where you can take Polaroids to the staff at half price. Doesn't that sound intriguing? A Polaroid is referring to a photograph with instant camera, I believe. It's funny how we had to explain that. You know, in 2023, you had to explain what a Polaroid is for all the Zoomers. I'm Nana's boyfriend, so I don't need to rely on such a promotion to get all the private shots I want. Well, if you're too shy to come by yourself, you can bring Yukimaru if you got it. Yukimaru's back, by the way. Now, Yukimaru is our childhood friend who we grew up with. He's a womanizer and a bit of a delinquent. He always arrives in the morning at the very last minute, and sometimes late. Oh, but no touching is allowed, so be careful, and be sure to warn Yukimaru about that. If he does anything even remotely weird, I'll blow him out of the restaurant. That's not going to be a problem, I think. I mean, who would be rude enough to touch a waitress in the diner? I mean, I'm just thinking about all the, you know, cliche, you know. I see it all the time, actually. Or at least, I don't know. Maybe not, like, directly, but I always see it parodied where, like an old guy, you know, just gropes, like, a waitress's butt all the time. And that's, like, a thing. It's, like, a cliche. I don't know. It's just sexual harassment. It's just a trope, I guess. From the desperate look on her face, I can sense that she wanted people to come and see it. Since she just started her job, she's got to be very enthusiastic about it. I'm too embarrassed to go alone, so it's all up to Yukimaru. Well, let's go. I'll come if I can. Thanks, I'll make sure to give you lots of service. I finally have a chance to show Metaro my good side. I'll have to work hard. Nana's face was beaming with happiness and joy. If you look at me like that, I can't help but feel happy and relaxed as well. I'm happy too because today I'll get to see Nana trying her best. I usually just go straight home after school, so anything out of the ordinary can make me look forward to the end of class. Alright. Well, interesting start, because again, we already have a girlfriend, so it's a lot different than I feel like than Men Never Please Ya, but well, I guess we'll see, because anyway. Well, he's Yukimaru. He's actually, you know, drawn. Yeah, that's the interesting thing too, is that other characters are being, like, you know, shown, unlike the previous game. Hey, did you hear, Metaro? We were sitting in a car seat in a restaurant where Nana works. Across from me, my childhood friend Yukimaru is sitting cross-legged. Nana got voted #1 in the employee popularity poll, which is awesome, right? Did she just join last month? What kind of trick did that violent, crass girl do to get that? Come on, don't say that. I continue you out, but you never know who's listening. As Yukimaru was giggling, Nana appeared, dressed in a cute outfit, and grabbed him by the chest. And threw him across the room, and then, you know, and then drop kicked him, and then did like a suplex, and then freaking pinned him, and then freaking stabbed him in the face. No, welcome customers, are you ready to order? Yeah, Nana, you heard me. If you're just here to chill, then get out of here, you asshole. Nana said coolly and let go of his neck. Yukimaru, who was freed, gasped for air and seemed frightened. I told you so, didn't I? Scary. Dude, she's scary, Metaro. This woman is seriously dangerous. Watch out, you'll be killed one day. You know, all women are like that in Charon games, you know, as in the, like, they will kill you one day. Nana can be scary when she's angry. She's especially hard on Yukimaru since a long time ago. I hate to break it to you, Yukimaru, but these exchanges between the two of you are kind of funny, like you're in a slapstick comedy, like a rom-com, except like none of the rom, I'm assuming, unless there's some kind of like NTR, you know, plot line, I don't know. I'm assuming not. Well, that aside, Nana, you're doing great at your new job, aren't you? But of course, I'm the cutest and the best in my job. What do you want to get, Metaro? Since you came all the way here, this beyond the house. Seriously? Wow, I'm in luck. Thanks, Nana. I didn't say I treat you, die. You know, again, NTR plot unlikely. Yes, yes. Apparently Nana's treating me to a drink. What should I get? Yeah, I don't know, these choices matter. It's like, these choices don't seem to matter. But like, I'm gonna regret it if it does and I didn't save. I didn't save the last time, but I don't know. Anyway. Ichigo ule? I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, strawberry milk, basically. The good luck phrase, or chocolate sweet set with a drawing. I'll get, strawberry milk. Oh, that's delicious. Well then, I'll say a cute catchphrase for you. Now get ready, so please wait a bit. Nana's skirt fluttered as she headed for the kitchen. She's a little different than usual. She's diligently cute today. The frilly waitress outfit really suits her. Now, she's cute from the start, so no matter what she wears, she'll always be cute, no doubt. I'm so jealous of you, Metaro. Got such a cute, good-natured girl as a girlfriend. No, you definitely didn't think that. You just said the exact opposite thing a minute ago, I retorted. You better never let her go, you hear me? Don't waste your opportunity, yeah? If you're not careful, someone might snatch her away. For example, me. He definitely didn't mean that, but he makes a lot of jokes that don't sound like jokes. Damn guy. He made an exasperated face and then he suddenly laughed. Haha, I'm just kidding. Who seriously go for that violent woman? A girl who works in the restaurant walks past her seats as we're having a lively discussion. Oh, you're so cute. You have a boyfriend? There's no way Yukimaru would overlook that. He's really got a thing for pretty girls, you know. I guess he started his silly sport of picking up girls again. Great. That girl. Isn't that girl who bumped into me this morning? She grabbed her skirt with both hands and was creeping about. She's been standing in the doorway of the restaurant all day, fidgeting and restless. Something's a bit off about her. Maybe she's a dangerous person. I looked over to Yukimaro for his opinion, but he was asking the cute waitress what her name was, how old she was, and stuff like that. He didn't care about the little girl who suddenly walked into the store. Sheesh, he's got no sense of danger. I had no choice but to observe the girl carefully. Then she began rummaging through her bag. I'm praying it's not a terrorist attack or something, but the situation is looking more and more suspicious. I mean, if I had to guess, I think she's just here for like either to like, you know, interview for the job, you know, or like maybe she's already working here. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. This is a bad feeling of mine. Must be my imagination or something's fishy going on here. Something's fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. You know, this choice might matter actually because it's red. Maybe that's indicates that it's important. I don't know. Save there. So we either just like, don't worry about it, or be like, this is sussy. She's a sussy baka. I don't know. Sure, I'll be like, yeah, this is my imagination. It's whatever. As if to interrupt my sense of unease, Nana, who noticed the girl's arrival, began to welcome her cheerfully. Welcome, customer. Before the girl could get anything out of her bag, I was already running. I stood in front of Nana, shooting her. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. What? And then I felt for an object digging into my stomach. Okay, never mind. She was here to murder. Ugh. That's hot. I looked down and see a pair of sharp scissors piercing my stomach. No! I failed, Nanodesu. 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 The girl repeatedly opened and closed her scissors, mumbling something regretfully. Each time the scissor blades open and close, my internal organs are cut and sliced. Ow. I really should have killed you. What a shame, Nanodesu. Metoro, no, don't die, this is terrible. The rest of them was in the uproar of sudden tragedy. Nana's cries echoed. I'm sorry, Nana. I think I made the wrong choice. My head grows fuzzy as I lose blood. My consciousness was slowly fading away. Oh, that was fast. Bad end. Well, at least we died protecting the one we love, right? We died a hero's death, maybe. She cuts up our organs. So, you know how they say, you know, don't judge a book by its cover? As it turns out, you should. You know, apparently, for this girl. Anyway. Because, you know, she's not super creepy, but, like, I think she's drawn that, you know, in a way that makes her look suspicious because, you know, she has, like, eye bags and her bangs cover her eyes, you know. Makes a character look reserved. And so, therefore, they must be a murderer, apparently. So, I guess this time, let's be more suspicious. Something's fishy going on here. Something's fishy. As if to enter my sense of unease, Nana, who knows the girl's arrival, began to welcome her cheerfully. I stand out in front of Nana, wary of the girl. I'm not gonna let you put a single finger in Nana. I was trying to give that impression. Hey, Metoro? Holding back a confused Nana, I stare at the girl. Get behind me. Huh? What kind of dumb drivel are you spouting, you? This girl's my kohai. She's a newbie who just started working at a restaurant this month. Yeah, that's my first guess, actually. What? Well, I just joined last month, so I guess I'm a newbie too, right? Oh, so I was just overthinking things. I feel like I'm losing my mind from all this worrying, you know? Don't mind the other alternated timeline where we get stabbed by scissors. Don't worry about it. It's nice to meet you, Nanodesu. I'm always indebted to you, Nana-senpai, for teaching me so many things. Psycho-chan's so cute, right? She's even cuter in uniform. I want to show her off to Metoro. Metoro-san. Oh, let me introduce you to my boyfriend, Metoro. He's also my childhood friend. Technically, it's not our first meeting. I bumped into her just this morning, so I guess it can't be helped if she doesn't remember. Just call me Metaro. Nice to meet you, Nanodes. My name is Psycho, which is written with words for sin and child, pronounced psycho. Okay, well, I can't really imagine that because I'm not really super familiar with kanji. But I guess, yeah, that's kind of like a thing, I guess. All the girls are named Psycho in this game, which is a pun, by the way, because Psycho sounds like psycho as in English, psychopath. But anyway, but I'm assuming their names are written differently, right? Maybe? Not sure. Like Japanese, because in Japanese, there's a lot of homonyms, and there's a lot of words, basically, that sound the same but have different meanings, and they use different characters. Anyway, Psycho, huh? That's an unusual name. Oh, by the way, Psycho-chan, it's not your shift today. Why'd you come here? Well, I left something here, and I came to get it. But the office was locked, so I had to come here. I see. Well, then I'll get it for you. What did you forget? My phone, none of this. It's a flip phone. Got it. I'll get it right away. Just give me a second. Nano des. Who's the character? I remember in Higurashi, there was a character that would say Nano des. Nano desu? Nano desu. There was like a song. Anyway. I don't know if she's saying Nano desu or Nano des. Usually you would say des, but in anime, sometimes character just says desu to sound cutesy, even though it's widely cringe, in real life. Anyway. Nana hurried to the back room. To the back rooms? Oh no, you gotta get lost. No, it's kind of awkward. I'm standing in front of the entrance of the store, along with someone I hardly know. Just as I was thinking this, Yukimaru arrived. Hey, Metoro, who's this kid? She's, I don't know if it matters, but she's Nana's Kohai. Nana's Kohai-chan, is it? I'm Yukimaru, Nana Metro's childhood friend. Nice to meet you. Psycho-chan, you're so cute and small. You have a boyfriend or anything? Oh, she suddenly stopped talking. Hey, don't ignore me. I'm certainly not walking around these parts. And that's not it. It's not just that she doesn't like Yukimaru, but her attitude is completely different from earlier. Thanks for waiting. As Nana pitter-pattered over, Psycho opened her mouth. Thank you very much, Nana-senpai. Don't worry about it. Just be careful next time. Yes, I'll be careful, Nana-senpai. Sorry for always bothering you. Don't tell me this kid only talks when she's around Nana. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that she killed me in an alternate timeline, I would just simply say she's kind of shy. That's all, She's a little introverted, so she only talks to people that she gets to know, right? Anyway. Hey, by the way, Psycho-chan, about this. She pointed to the strap hanging from the flip phone Psycho was holding. It's the same strap that Nana put in her bag. A strap with a rabbit and a chick. Yes, it's the same as Nana-senpai, Nana-des. I stumbled upon a place that sells the same one the other day. Is that so? I see. I couldn't get my mind off the bitter smile on Nana's face. Weird. Weird exchange there. Seems like Nana was maybe like upset about that or disturbed. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, moving on. It was a hot and humid summer night. Sweat trickles down slowly. The sky seen on the porch was blue yet dark. It was such a deep color. I wonder where I'm headed. If it's okay for me to stay here. Where can a person go when they no longer know what's their meaning in life? Okay, I guess this is from Psycho's perspective. I guess I'll read it in her pseudo voice, even though I'm horrible at voice acting. But I always can't do female voices very well. But let's see. I found myself holding a pair of sharp scissors in my hand. These aren't just any scissors; they're special scissors. They belong to her. She said her dream was to be a beautician. These scissors were originally meant to cut off somebody's hair, somewhere in the world. Psycho. In the room where I'm alone, I mumbled to myself. I'm thinking back to a time where she used to say this. You know what I do for a living? It's about cutting off the painful memories. I can help someone and let them move on. To help them, that's my calling. I imitated her gentle tone of voice. I stroked my head by myself, like she did to me. Good girl. Just as she once did for me. Then please, cut my hair for me. Snip, snip, snip. If it's you, you can do this, right? With the scissors, I cut off my own hair. Strands of hair scatter across the floor. Then please, cut off my painful memories. If you can erase them, try to erase it. Or is that a lie? Her hair, I believe, was about this long. Sweat rose down my skin in the summer heat. I don't care if the strands of hair stick to me due to the moisture. I can't stop this hand of mine. It's like I can't be myself anymore. I can't die. Then I'll just do this. Can't be helped. It's like I'm expelling a memory from my head. It'd be better if those thoughts just went somewhere far away. It's as if my prayers won't reach God anyway. It's as if there's no point in living anyway. The one thing that supported my heart is gone from this world. When I look into the mirror, a person who's not me is reflected in it. There are people who work hard and never get rewarded. Like you're trying hard but in the wrong direction, so it can't be helped that it doesn't pay off. What do you do when no one will tell you the truth? Who should I put my trust in? I sought an answer. No one answered. I was all alone in a moonlit room. Interesting. So she had someone that, she was very close to. That person's dream was to be a beautician, I guess. I'm assuming gave Psycho the scissors as kind of like a gift, maybe, or I don't know, just belonged to her. But now she's gone for some reason. Either she's dead or my guess is maybe Nana, but like Nana, well, I'm not sure. I have no idea. Because I don't know if they were very close, and I don't know if Nana, it didn't seem like Nana was very like, distant from her or anything, and like break up, quote unquote. I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, I guess we'll see. Under the deep under the deep blue starry sky, a woman illuminated by the twinkling stars was talking with a girl. Good evening. As usual, you're not saying anything, huh? You. Go on. Why are you always here? What a sudden question. It's difficult to answer because I never thought about that. That's all I can think of to say. I see. Don't worry. I'm not blaming you or anything. I'm just happy that you finally opened your mouth. Before, yes? Before I used to be able to talk to people more. When One-chan was still here. Psycho-chan, do you have a sister? She's 5 years older than me. Okay, so I'm assuming girl is, the Psycho-chan that we know. I see. So what's your sister like, Psycho-chan? She's kind and cheerful. Completely different from me. She's cool too, with short hair, like a boy. But she's not cool because she looks like a boy. She's cool because she acts and thinks like she's found a meaning to life. You're so little, and yet you know all these hard words. One-chan used to use them a lot. I see. You really love your sister a lot. Yes. I love her, but I haven't seen her in a long time. She went to the city and hasn't come back. I know she's working hard, so I'm sure she's too busy to think about me. Maybe she's forgotten all about me already. So she doesn't come home often. Maybe she just couldn't find the time off work. Or perhaps... Well, I'm sure it is. I had a tough time when I was working, so I know. Because that's what it means to be an adult. And it's okay. Alright. So that's... Okay, that implies that Psycho-chan... the girl that she was talking about was her sister. But she hasn't seen her sister in a while. Assuming that she's simply busy, I don't know. It also kind of implies that she lives alone, by herself, and the only family she had was her sister. No parents, it seems like. Anyway. I've had a headache since this morning. I'm annoyed by the ringing sounds that go off in my head. I stretched out lazily on my desk, but it didn't seem to get any better. Speaking of which, I wonder what's up with that girl from yesterday. I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease from Nana and Psycho's conversation yesterday. I've rarely seen Nana smiling so bitterly like that. Can't believe that Nana would make a face like that. I know better than anyone that she's not the kind of girl who'll get upset over her kohai having a matching strap. Nana doesn't have such a weak, tofu-like mentality. Tofu-like mentality. Good morning. Oh, you're not sleepy today? Then you got enough sleep, didn't you? Nana greeted me in her usual tone of voice. Thank goodness, everything seems normal. Maybe I was just overthinking things. Oh, but you look sluggish. Is it the summer heat? Or not enough exercise? You know, you're gonna get fat if you keep sitting at home. I know, how about the gym? We can go together. I went to the gym with my friends the other day, and it felt so good to work out the sweat. Okay, I feel like this is both offensive. I feel like in Asian culture, though, it's actually normal to say if someone's getting fat, you know? It's kind of like a way to show that you're worried about their health, in a way, sort of. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, I guess both of these mean the same thing. The one that getting fat is you, isn't it? Is that how you speak to a girl? Okay, then I won't make you any more chocolate for Valentine's Day. I won't be together with you for Christmas. I'm definitely not gonna celebrate your birthday. Can't eat cake because it makes me fat. Maybe I should just go with Yukimaru. He's more handsome than you. Ah, yes. Okay. NTR plotline is back. No, Nana glared at me and stuck her tongue out. You're definitely not Yukimaru's type. Don't push your luck. Sheesh, that's what I get for teasing a bit. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I gently pat Nana's head to put her back in a good mood. You know, you gotta head pat anime girls apparently. It's just a thing for some reason. You know. Jeez, you always trick me like this. You think I'll forgive you just like that? Metaro, you dummy, you baka. I'm not fat. I'm still at an average weight. It's true, I'm not lying. Copia. Firstly, I was relieved that we could joke around like usual. Then I'll tell her frankly what I thought about yesterday. You were so cute yesterday. Eh? No, that's not true at all. No. She was so happy to slaying the ends of her hair and her face flushed red with embarrassment. Oh, thanks for coming yesterday. Well, if Metaro thinks so highly of it, maybe I'll permit you to visit again. You say things like that, but you're positively glowing on the inside. It's written all over your face. When I told her that I would definitely go again, Nana broke out in embarrassment. And then she died of cringe. No. Thanks for your hard work, Nana-senpai Nanadesu. After my part-time job, I'm changing in the locker room when someone calls out to me. The voice sounded familiar. When I turned around, there she was. Oh, okay. Okay, we're changing perspectives a lot, but okay, this is perspective of you know, Nana-chan, I guess. Psycho-chan. Good work, Psycho-chan. Yes, Nano-desu. Psycho-chan smiles when she sees my face. I pretended not to care and quietly began to change my clothes. Hey, about that. Well, first, can I call you Psycho-chan? I started a conversation with a casual gesture. There's something I really need to ask her. Yes, what is it? Yesterday, why were you lying? What do you mean by lying, Nano-desu? I'm talking about the strap. Strap? Did you tell me yesterday they were selling the same strap and you bought them? So what about it? It's nothing. Okay, she lied about that apparently. What's the matter, Nana-senpai? You don't look well. She came towards me with a cold expression. That cold gaze almost sends a chill down my spine. You've got dark circles under your eyes. Maybe you didn't sleep well last night. She didn't even change her expression, but kept coming at me. What should I do? I'm scared. Nana-senpai, what's bothering you? I'm scared. Is there something that's troubling you? There's nothing at all. You don't have to hide it. I'm on your side, Nana-senpai. So just tell me and I'll be able to help you. There's nothing. I told you already. Can you cut it out already? We're done talking about this. I don't want that. Eh? I understand. It's about the guy from yesterday, right? So you're worried about a guy. No, that's not it. What are you going on about? Get off my case. My first time hearing that Nana-senpai has a boyfriend. Why did you tell me something so important? Oh, why do I have to tell you everything? I mean, Psycho-senpai, or Psycho, you're just a friend, aren't you? Just a friend. What do you mean by that? She opened her dull eyes and then squeezed them shut. You mean to say that I'm no use to you at all, Nana-senpai? Does that mean I don't matter to you, Nana-senpai? Please tell me, what am I to you, Nana-senpai? If you don't tell me, I won't be able to sleep at night. It's so painful, I might not be able to come back tomorrow. I don't want comforting or superficial words. I want an accurate answer. I want you to tell me what you really think. Please, I don't care if it hurts if it's true. No, I can't take it anymore. Thinking that, I quickly pack my things. My movements are swift, but my hands and feet are trembling from earlier. You're in trouble, right? I understand. I know all about you, Nana-senpai, so I want you to be honest with me. Stop it already. I couldn't help but raise my voice. What the hell? What the hell? It's enough already. Nana-senpai? I'm sorry for being so loud. I just want to be left alone. I'm going to go back first. See you. Please wait. Saika grabbed my sleeve. Nana-senpai, let's go home together. We're going in the same direction, right? Nana-senpai, we used to go home together, right? I'm sorry, I've got stuff to do today. I'm in a hurry, so sorry. I'm in a hurry too, so please don't leave me. I won't cause any trouble. I'm really sorry, I don't have time for you. I have an appointment. Please don't say that, Nana-senpai. Do you hate me now? What should I do now? I don't know, actually, I don't know. I feel bad for her, actually, if not for the fact that she stabbed us in a different timeline. What is his relationship? I don't know. I'm assuming kind of like she's too clingy, I guess. Maybe that's it, and it's just creeping Nana out. Maybe that's all. I'm not sure. Well, okay, fine. Let's go home together. I don't know what the correct choice is. I don't know what the wrong choice is, but let's see. Let's go home together. Okay, I understand. I was overwhelmed and had no choice but to reluctantly leave a psycho. Hindsight is 2020. I ended up regretting making this decision so lightly. Okay. Already foreshadowing. Not really foreshadowing, it's just saying that it's a bad choice. It's morning. It must be this bad feeling of mine that has me unable to settle down. I've been able to reach Nana since yesterday. She usually gets mad if I don't send a response within 10 minutes. I came to school earlier to see if she was there, but she was not in the classroom. That's weird. She taking a day off? It's strange. This has never happened to me before. Nana always replies right away. Up till now, the only time when there was a late reply was when she was taking a bath or sleeping. What's this? My chest is thumping. I have a very bad feeling about this. Nana? Good morning, Metoro. Why? Hey, what's wrong? You don't look happy today. What happened? Oh, I get it. You're sleep deprived again. What the heck? Hey, Metoro. You've been playing that smartphone game for a long time, haven't you? I'm pretty sure it was fun and kinda easy quiz game. You. Why are you talking like Nana? Don't do that. I pounded the desk with a bang and glared at her. In an instant, all eyes in the class turned to us. Metoro, what's wrong with... Oh, did I do something? Don't play dumb with me, you're Psycho. Psycho? Who is that? Metoro, what are you talking about? It's me, you know. I'm Nana, your girlfriend, you see. Shut up. I'm not crazy, you're the one who's crazy. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I grabbed Psycho forcefully by the neck. As I strangled her, Psycho made a pained voice. Metoro, why? Why, you ask? You're the one who did something to Nana. That hair clip is proof. In anger, I put more strength into my arms. I chokeslammed her. Then my classmates who couldn't stand it tried to pull me away from her. Don't get in my way. Hey, stop it, Metoro. You know what you're doing? Shut up, I know very well. Wake up. Nana is our childhood friend, your precious girlfriend. Huh? What the hell? Why are you doing this? I don't get it, Metoro. Even you, Yukimaru? You're trying to make fun of me? Get lost. What happened to Nana? What are you talking about? Nana's right here. Sorry, I can't understand what Metoro's saying right now. This girl's our childhood friend. She's Nana. You've known her for a long time. You better apologize to Nana quickly. Even though it's you, this is going too far. Yukimaru glared at me with hatred in his eyes. I became keenly aware that this wasn't a joke or a game. Something's not right here. My perception is out of sync with Yukimaru and the rest? Nana's existence has been switched? So, what are you saying? That I've been dreaming all this time? That I've been Making love to an illusion of Nana? You guys already making love? Wow. I don't know. I can't accept such a stupid conclusion. I remember Nana's smiling face, her high-pitched voice, the feel of her hands on mine, even her body heat. There's no way that was an illusion. You're the one who's crazy. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Is that really so? I heard a voice. Were the things you claimed to have seen really real? She whispers in my ear, as if spitting venom. It might not even have been real. Could have been living an illusion all along. For example, you could have been a prisoner locked up in a cell. Or like this. Maybe you were a lunatic who was tethered in a room inside a mental institution. As I'm hearing her voice, the scenery instantly switches to white. Mental hospital. And I'm a lunatic? You've been delusional inside here all along. In the small white room, unable to go to school, unable to meet anyone, you're all alone, agonizing in solitude. Gradually, I lost my belief in my previous experiences. I could feel her words coming true. I've been gaslighted this entire time. Are you saying that I was imagining all of this? I don't even know who I am anymore. A person can only know so much in one lifetime. With that knowledge, you fantasize and create a profoundly deep psychological world, but I'm sure you're already tired of it. So why don't you get some rest? What? Oh, I see. Is that how it is? I don't need to think about anything anymore. What a peaceful feeling this is. I slowly closed my eyes and quietly drew my last breath. Huh? What? Ending? What? Suddenly everything is fake. It was all an illusion. And we were in a mental asylum this entire time. How strange. Well, anyway. Alright. So, let's not go home together. Let's just go home by ourselves, or by myself. I say ourselves. I say we sometimes. It's to address me and the viewer, Anyway. Go home by myself. I shook off Psycho's hand and ran back home all my might. And I ran so far away. I come this far away, it should be alright now, I think. I stopped and calmed my breath, panting. My lungs feel like they're about to burst. What was that? Psycho-chan's acting strange today. Definitely strange. Click-clack. Faint footsteps rang out on the dimly lit street. No way. Don't tell me. That girl is following me. I can't stand still. I don't know what she'll do to me. I decided to run non-stop as fast as I could until I reached my house. Alright. Well, seems like Psycho-chan is hell-bent on murdering Nana-chan for some reason, Phew, I'm really tired today. Without taking a shower, I lay down on the bed. How many years has it been? I think I ran to my limits for the first time in a very long time. Psycho-chan's getting weirder and weirder. No, what if she was like this from the start? No, it can't be. I must have made some misunderstanding. No, Psycho-chan would never say something so strange. I'm sure she's just tired from working so hard. I need to get some rest. I'm so tired. I know, I'll contact Metro. When I checked my phone, I saw there was a great number of pending notifications. Eh? What the hell is this? 2011. Nana-senpai, thank you for your hard work today. Why'd you leave before me? 2015. Senpai, I'm sorry about earlier. You must have been surprised. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. 2024. Did you make it home safely? Nana-senpai, you're so cute. I'm really worried you might be attacked by a pervert. Senpai, are you alright? Nana-senpai, you're still alive. Please reply to me. I'm worried. I can't live without you, Nana-senpai. Pleased to hear that you made it home. Be careful on the streets at night. I can help you. Nana-senpai, next time. Let's go to that theme park together. Nana-senpai, didn't you like it very much? Why aren't you replying? Even though you're reading them. I'm in front of your house. I'd like to talk to you for a minute. Can you come out? Ah! Alright, so, Psycho seems to be a stalker. It's interesting. It seems the target of her affection is Nana-chan, Not us this time. As compared to the usual Charon game, What should I do? Nana-senpai, I'm sorry, why are you crying? Did I do something terrible? What to do? 2028. I didn't mean to scare you. It's true. I was worried about you, Nana-senpai. I just wanted to help you. Is it okay if I call you now? I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. Hey, what should I do? I'm really sorry. I've made Nana-senpai really scared. Nana-senpai, we're friends, right? Do you hate me or you're angry? I made Nana-senpai upset. Sorry, please forgive me. I wonder if she hates me. I think you're just a little clingy. You know? You're sending too many texts to really read the room here. It's morning. As soon as I take my seat in the classroom, Nana comes over to me. Good morning. What happened? You look really down today. Did something bad happen to you? Metaro, hey, there's something I want to talk to you about. You can't tell anyone. No one else, got it? Yeah, of course. I'm always on your side. Oh, thank you. You know, lately I feel like someone's been following me all the time. What the hell? Is that a stalker then? Yeah, about that. Well, I have an idea of who it is, but I'm stuck. What should I do in a situation like this? First time dealing with something like that is especially troublesome. If I make a bad move, it could become dangerous. I'm gonna save the game. Wait for you until you finish your job, or I'll come get you. I mean, this is a blue choice again. It seems like red choices is what really matters. Blue choices don't really matter, but in that case, why even bother having choices? But I guess it's just to have some kind of interaction. Yeah, I'll wait for you until you finish your job. For the time being, I decided to wait for her since she had to go to her part-time job today. Then if I walk her home at night, she'll be safe, at least for a while. Really? Thank you. That's such a relief. I feel so much safer with Metaro here. Still, what has made Nana, who has mental toughness like steel, so frightened? What, did something actually happen? It's strange. It's strange. Psycho-chan, there's definitely something off about her. Nana's hands were shaking, and her face was pale. Just wonder what had happened. Didn't we go on a date to a theme park last week? You know, when we went, it just so happened that there was a one-day anniversary event. And what's the issue? This bunny and chick strap is only available at that event, and only on that one day. You saw it too, didn't you? It was on Saiko's flip phone, and she said that she bought it because it happened to be the same as mine. And so, on that day when I bought this, Saiko-chan was watching us all along. Okay, I mean, that was already implied by her text, actually. She said, like, you know, did you have fun at that amusement park or whatever? So, yeah. So that's what she was worried about. She got, like, a limited edition phone strap, whatever, on that same day. I mean, by itself, it's not really strong evidence, though. It's kind of like, I guess she could have bought it used, I guess. Well, she did lie about it and stuff. But, well, anyway. How long has she been behind our backs following us? What should I do? I'm sure that girl is stalking me. Help me, Metaro. I'm scared. I might get killed for real. I can't say anything because I'm afraid that if I push her away now, she might do something in retaliation. I finally landed this great part-time job and I don't want to quit. I thought she was exaggerating a bit, but then something did happen. It'd be already too late. Since she liked her work and since I saw her trying her best, it'd be hard to tell her to quit. And somehow, it's kind of like I'm looking at myself when I was little. I'm not Psycho-chan, right? I'm different, right? I'm not like a yandere, right? I'm me, right? I grabbed Nana's shoulders her eyes wavered and called her back to her senses. Oh, thanks. I've been feeling kind of off lately. Sometimes it feels like my head's spinning. Nana, who'd been agitated up till now, managed to regain her composure and took a seat. I'm worried about you. Hope you don't collapse during class. I've got to protect Nana. From her... I don't know. I was gonna say from her lesbian stalker. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if it's like that or like... Well, I'm guessing she's using Nana as kind of like a replacement for her sister, I'm assuming. I think that's what it is. But anyway. After school, class is over and I walked Nana to her workplace. And then I found a place to kill time in. Time flew by as I browsed a nearby used bookstore and enjoyed a cup of coffee at a coffee shop. And so it's almost time for Nana's part-time job to end today. I was told to wait in front of the back door at the restaurant, so I decided to wait at a designated spot. But there was someone already there. Apparently a customer had arrived before me. Wait, that's... The moment I caught sight of her, I stopped dead in my tracks. Psycho. What's that girl doing here? Don't tell me she's waiting for Nana. Can't be right, there's no way. Casually, I imitated her and leaned against the wall. Very casually, incognito. I glanced at her, but she didn't show any reaction. Maybe she didn't even notice I arrived. She's not interested in us. What should I do? The very person that Nana's afraid of is here right now. If she stays here, she'll run into Nana after she finishes a part-time job. What should I do? Suppose I try to drive her out from here. I'm afraid that if I were to make a poor impression on this mysterious girl, my life would be in jeopardy. Who? I felt Psycho speak and turned to her, only to find her mouth slightly agape. Who are you? What do you mean, who? I introduced myself to you at the restaurant the other day. Do you remember? First of all, since you asked, I'll tell you my name. I see. So you're... The corners of her narrow lips lifted slightly. So what are you doing here? That's my line. That flashed through my mind for a second, but for the time being, I'll humor you with a reply. Well, I'm waiting for someone. What a coincidence. I'm waiting for someone too. Silence. She didn't turn her eyes towards me, but I feel like I'm being stared at. I was scared by the strange atmosphere she was giving off, and my body was covered in cold sweat. Why does this girl act like she's stalking Nana? What could she be after? Don't tell me she's a lesbian. Not just a lesbian, but a psycho-lesbian, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know, it's kind of like... Anyway, kind of like a unfortunate stereotype. But a disturbing word pops in my head, but of course I don't say it out loud. I've been absentmindedly thinking about that when... Before I knew it, she was turning my way and smiled at me. Do you want to know? What? Wasn't she supposed to be expressionless? Before I knew it, she turned her head towards me and gave me a creepy smile. What kind of relationship I have with Nana-senpai? The moment I heard the word Nana-senpai, my heart jumped with a thump. I knew it. This girl was waiting for. Psycho, you're not waiting for anyone. Even though it seems like a very obvious that you're waiting for Nana, I'm gonna say you're not waiting for anyone, because I'm stupid. You're correct. I'm only here to stall you. Huh? Nana-senpai and I are in this together, you know. I rolled my eyes. Not sure what she meant by that. You still don't get it, do you? If you're looking for Nana-senpai, she should be in bed with another man right now. the NTR plot lies back, again. You look like you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll tell you then, in terms that you can understand. You've been dumped by Nana-senpai. For a long time, she's been asking me for advice on how to get you to leave her peacefully. She said, how can I go with Yukimaru without causing any trouble? Yukimaru. So I decided to play the role with Baka and tear the two of you apart. What the hell is she talking about? I'm sorry to say this, but she said she couldn't be satisfied as yours was too small. It makes me laugh that you didn't know that, even though you've been with her all this time. Don't make fun of me. You on what grounds are you making such accusations? You still have doubts about that? Well, take a look at this. She took out her flip phone and showed me the screen. A video. No, it looked more like a video call. On the screen was a man who looked like Yukimaru and Nana. I heard Nana's voice. It was the most excited and sexy voice I've ever heard her utter. How about it? Nana-senpai seems so happy, doesn't she? You've never seen Nana-senpai in such a state of ecstasy, haven't you? When I saw those shocking images, I fell to my knees. My eyes go round and round, I can't think of anything. You're so not ready as a man. If you let another man sleep with your woman. Yes, I'm confident that I can satisfy Nana-senpai better than this man. It's easy to make Nana-senpai mine, mentally and sexually. Okay. A woman like her will become dependent on you as soon as you get her to put a little trust in you. How's it feel to be humiliated by a lesbian? Hey, tell me, this is weird. As my vision blurred from my eyes, Psycho's venomous words won't leave my ears. In the dark alley, Nana's happy screams, coming from the flip phone, echo forever. Good. Amazing. Wow. Bad end. Naturale. Good. It really was NTR. I mean, I feel like she gaslighted us. She gaslighted us, and then I think she used what was it? Deep fakes? She might have used deep fakes to trick us. I don't know. Anyway, well, there you go. That's the NTR ending. Wow. I don't know how this. I don't know how any of this works. Like one of the endings was like everything is an illusion, so like and nothing makes sense. But anyway, you're waiting for Nana. What's with you? Ever since you showed up, Nana-senpai's become weird. Nana-senpai stopped looking at me. What the hell is this girl talking about? I'm just worried about Nana-senpai. I'm just trying to get rid of the pests that are gathering around Nana-senpai. Nana-senpai's my reason for living. She taught me the meaning of life, so she's like a god to me. If Nana-senpai's in trouble, only I'll help her. I won't forgive you if you make Nana-senpai unhappy. Nana isn't yours. Please don't use words which don't make any sense. You gotta talk to me in a way I can understand. The coldness of her voice sends chills down my spine and I couldn't move. She laughed suspiciously and put her hand on my neck. Or are you saying you're gonna fill my hole? What? I don't know if... It's a phrasing, Psycho. Metoro? And Psycho-chan? Shit. I pushed Psycho away as hard as I could, grabbed Nana's hand and ran. That was a bit violent, but it's the only way to protect Nana right now. I've got to protect Nana from Psycho's clutches. Because when she said, fill her hole, I think she meant like emotionally, but like it sounds weird. Anyway, I heard the sound of dripping water in this black unknown space. Where am I? Why am I here? I, Nana, was supposed to have put on my nightgown and then went to bed at the usual time. I was waist deep in water, but strangely I wasn't cold. I don't understand. What is this? Am I dreaming? I've been having a lot of dreams like this lately. I hope it's a dream, because then it'd be nothing more than a dream. If this was reality, that'd be the worst. While I was lost in thought, I heard the sound of water being pushed aside from overhead. That's right. It always happens at this time. You again? She appears. Nana-senpai. I want the truth. I'm not satisfied with the way things are going. What are you talking about? I don't get it. Please, Nana-senpai. I will never ever hurt you. Won't you become one with me? So, we can choose here. Let's pick the Yuri route. Hooray, Yuri! Well, it's just a dream anyway. Might as well make out with this crazy stalker. If you can do it, go ahead and try. Oh, senpai, you finally accepted me. Psycho smiles and happily puts her hand around my neck. I'm glad. No, I didn't mean this. I didn't mean, getting choked to death. This is not my kink. Even if it's a lie, I regret saying something like that. I don't like it. It's disgusting. Even in a dream like this, it doesn't feel good. Why are you doing this? Unintentionally, my true feelings came out of my mouth. Why, you ask? Don't you understand? What you're doing is nothing more than stalking me. You really enjoy watching me get scared? No, that's not it. Look. Don't you remember? Remember what? Have you forgotten? I am you and you are me. Huh? Psycho's face and body melted into a sludge, and that liquid clung to my body. Ah! You still don't understand. Psycho is you. The liquid is slowly eating away at my body. Eventually, me and Psycho become one, quite literally, like physically. Yes, that's right. I've long forgotten this feeling. We were originally one existence at the beginning. Alright. Huh. Strange. Fusion. We fused, I guess. Very strange, huh? I mean, in some ways, it kind of maybe explains some of the other endings where Nana becomes, like Psycho, becomes Nana in a way, but like they were the same all along, and maybe that was really Nana? I don't know, it's weird. A lot of the bad endings are kind of like strange, and surreal. It kind of doesn't make any sense from a canonical perspective, but I haven't gotten the true ending yet, so I guess you haven't seen the entire round. So maybe it does explain everything? I don't know. Anyway, well, how about if we don't accept her? See what happens if we don't do that. Even though I am tempted to click on the Yuri route. No, I'm not kidding. It's disgusting. It doesn't matter what Nana-senpai thinks, because you and I are the same. She said that and I woke up. I'm on my bed. My body's drenched in sweat. Dream? Thank goodness. My body feels disgusting from all the sweat. Nana-senpai. I can hear her voice. That voice I heard in my dreams just now. As if Psycho is right in front of me. Hallucination. This is just silly. Am I starting to hear things? Have I finally lost my mind? I can't believe that even in the real world, I can't even have any respite from these visions. You're not hallucinating, Nana-senpai. I'm right here beside you now. Eh? Psycho smiled suspiciously and pushed me down roughly. No! Don't touch me, don't come near me! Senpai? No, enough already, I hate you. I really hate you, I want nothing to do with you ever again. Disappear, disappear, get the fuck away from me! The hallucination Psycho turned over dejectedly and disappeared before I knew it. I wiped the sweat off my face. He's very anti-Yuri. I can't let my guard down for even a second anymore. Wonder if I'm able to sleep for 1 minute or even 1 second. Just thinking about the fact that she might be in the house, I feel every muscle in my body tense up. I pulled the covers over my head and waited for morning to come. Alright. Where am I? I'm confused by the unusual white scenery. I get it now. When I calmed down, they moved me to a room with a view. Came out of the dark room and saw sunlight for the first time in a while. So bright. The scar on my wrist stings. The marks, still fresh and red, showed that the sin I committed is still new. I went on a bit of a rampage yesterday, so I deserve these wounds. They put me in restraints. No surprise, because I can't control my own emotions. It might hurt someone else. I could say it was business as usual, but the fact that I was getting used to this unusual situation scared me a little. Now that I can't even control my own emotions, how do I look in the eyes of others? I wonder what the Nechen would think of me if she saw me now. Will she laugh at me for being a freak? That's not possible. The Nechen has never made fun of me, not even once. I got scared as I got sucked further into my impossible fantasies. Makes me want to shake my head furiously and smash everything around me. Makes me want to bottle up from the deepest parts of my heart and then disappear into a pulpy, soggy mess. My emotions of anger are welling up, and the desire to kill myself becomes stronger. No. I shake my head violently to deny it. I drove away the fearful thoughts that come up one after another from my mind. From my window, I can see a crimson flower blooming in the garden's palm. That's Zakuro, the flower of the pomegranate plant. A flower that embodies the opposite of life and death, a dimensional chain that connects this world and the next. My lips quivered slightly as I looked at it, which had bloomed as if it had foreseen my death. However, there's no need for me to be afraid because I'm not afraid of death. Because if I lose my body, then I can see a Nechan and the person I wanted to see the most. So the true nature of this trembling must be joy. I can meet my sister. The moment I've been waiting for so long is finally about to happen. My lower body shuddered with excitement and pleasure. I can feel my underwear getting hot and wet. What? Anyway. The yellow liquid stains not only my underwear, but also the white sheets below. Okay. She pissed her pants. Good. From all the excitement. The moment all the liquid had left my bladder, I let out an exclamation. Weird. Okay. I'm assuming that's Psycho-chan, but I don't know. Under the deep blue starry sky, a woman illuminated by the twinkling stars was talking with a girl. But every now and then, I still think about the day One-chan turned 20. What happened? Okay, on that day, One-chan, without saying anything to her mother, left our house. One-chan said this to me after she had packed her things. After today, I won't be coming back to this house. I'm sorry, Psycho. She said, I hate her mother, but I love you, Psycho. I see. Those two have always been on bad terms. They give each other silent treatment every day. She wanted to fulfill her dream becoming a beautician, but her mother wouldn't let her. The tense air of such a house had almost crushed me, and I struggled to stay sane. One-chan was in pain, and no one understood it, but I couldn't help her. I couldn't be her strength. I was the only one who understood her. So maybe that's why she left me, abandoned me. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've done nothing wrong, Psycho. Still, it's my sin to bear. So I've decided to live my life always putting Onechan first. The love of Onechan from the bottom of my heart is my redemption. Don't you think that is fitting for sisters who were starved for parental love? Moeko-san, what do you think of me like this? Do you think I'm pathetic? Moeko-san? That's a familiar name if you know about the Rafflesia, the previous game. Anyway. Psycho-chan, there's so many things a child is powerless to help, You can't blame yourself for everything. It's inevitable that some things depend on the circumstances you were born into. It may be hard now, but when you're ready to live on your own, you'll definitely find your true self. It's the start of your real life. You're not tied down to anyone or anything. But I can't do it. No matter what I do, no matter how I do it, it just doesn't turn out right. I have nothing but worries about the future, nothing but regret inside my heart. No one's ever loved me before. I'm sure no one ever will. You're just like me with your low self-esteem. We might not get along very well, but we're probably very similar people. We can only walk while embracing the pain. Because when the pain is gone, you won't be yourself anymore, will you? I keep rolling that dice. And it hits the floor and turns to blood. That doesn't seem normal. At Nana's request, we decided to have a sleepover at my house today. Nana first went back to her home, prepared the stuff for sleeping over, and then visited my house again, dressed in cute casual clothes. Tomorrow is Saturday and school is not in session, so I'll be able to relax. I don't mind at all. As long as Nana could feel safe and relaxed. She seemed to have nightmares every night and has become afraid to sleep alone. She decided to take a break from her part-time job for a while because she didn't know what Saika would do. That strong-willed Nana had been reduced to this pitiful, weak state. At least while she's at my home, I want to make sure she has a good time. With that in mind, I'm staying up late with her. Yay, I won against Metaro! Nana held up her controller and pumped her fist in triumph. We're playing a competitive game of tag right now. One person becomes a demon and tries to annihilate the 4 survivors. Okay, it's Dead by Daylight, or whatever, or those kind of games. The survivors try to escape from the demon and win if they can cooperate and escape from the exit. It's great to play co-op with your friends, but it's also very exciting to play against each other. Metaro, you died so easily. There's no challenge at all. Okay, now it's Metaro's turn to be a demon, and my turn to run away. Hey, did you run out of candy already? I want to play while eating candy. Hey, Metaro, go to the convenience store and get some. She has a point. There's nothing like a good game paired with some sweet candy. But look at the time, it's already 2 a.m. Such a pain to go out shopping at this hour. Metaro, pretty please? I know. We'll go buy it together then. Even though I don't believe that stalker woman is still out and about this time of night, I'm worried about letting Nana go out alone. If it comes down to it, I'll be there for her. So I decided to accompany her on a trip to the convenience store. Geez, Metaro, did you buy too much? Nana was dumbfounded, pointing at my heavily laden shopping bag. Whenever I go to a convenience store, I always end up buying more than expected. I mean, not only are there sweets, but you also get cravings for bread, ice cream, and snacks. You're gonna probably eat all of that, aren't you? Despite her exasperation, Nana gave me a bright smile. Oh, at one point, I wondered if she would really feel better during the sleepover. But I guess sleepover is really helping her take those things off her mind. If I marry Metaro, I'll have a hard time because you spend so much money. We might end up together in the future, so you should give some thought to your spending. Pat turns. Nana suddenly stopped, her eyes swung open and was speechless. In front of her field of vision was... You guessed it. Psycho. Psycho was here. How'd you end up here? Don't tell me you were hiding out near my house. Psycho's eyes remained vacant as she quickly approached us. Wait, what are you trying to pull off now? If you try anything weird, I won't let you off the hook. Psycho-chan, why are you here? Nana-senpai, I texted you, but why are you ignoring me? Why you take the day off from work? Are you feeling unwell? Or are you that man? Stop it already. Stop following me. Just leave me alone already. I saved the game. You either be a man, you be a man, and like you stand up, you stand up to her and say no, or you say, we'll just talk it out, whatever, put my pinky in my ear, scratch my ears, like whatever, I'll just eat these snacks. Yum, yum, yum. Sure. Well, I don't know. Should I be more hostile? I mean, I guess if I talk to her, no, I mean, okay, if I talk, because I thought it was let her talk to her, but rather it means like, don't be hostile, basically. We're still talking to her, it's just like we're not being so aggressive. Which would be the correct response? Do you want to be aggressive against a yandere, or would you not? I'm sure if we just simply talk it out, everything will be alright. We'll clear up this misunderstanding and she'll be like she'll be very understanding about all of this. Violence won't solve anything. The other party's human, so if I talk to them, they'll understand, right? I stood in front of her in silence. What are you up to, you? I looked her in the eye and told her how I feel. That Nana is an important person to me. That I love her more than anything in the world. Metro. That I don't want to see my girlfriend hurt like this. If we're going to be together in the future, I wanted to let her know that I respect her feelings. I told the truth as it is, never looking away until the end. When I had finished saying all that I had to say, she just said, okay, and left the place. Hey, did she understand us? Psycho-chan. I don't know if she really understood me or not. But at least we should be able to relax for tonight. The problem is solved now, so she can stop stalking her now. Hopefully. Let's believe in her. Okay. On the usual route to school, I'm on my way to school alone when a girl's shadow approaches me. Uh-oh. Senpai. It was Saika. Sorry about the other day, Nanodes. She bowed her head cutely in a way that was unimaginable from her previous gloomy atmosphere. It seems I frightened Nana-senpai and caused trouble to her, right? Are you mad at me, Nana-senpai? Do you hate me now? Why, she's become bright and lively all of a sudden. Okay, this is from Nana, Nana's perspective. I knew she was a girl who would understand after a good talking to. If I give her a chance to change, then maybe what I did wasn't a wasted effort after all. In fact, I feel like I've done something really good. Or maybe that... no, that was Metro. I don't know, I got confused. Because she was saying Nana-senpai as if she was here, but I guess she was here? She was with Metro. Anyway. Saiko-chan. As soon as she saw Saiko, Nana had a tense expression on her face. It's not hard to see why, since until recently she experienced so much fear and horror. Nana-senpai, I'm sorry about the other day. Saiko bowed her head just like before. Huh? I really regret that I frightened Nana-senpai. I've also surprised Metro-senpai a lot. I'm really a bad girl, none of this. Well, that's not true at all. Cheer up, Saiko-chan. Saiko-chan's not a bad girl at all. Nana-senpai. Yeah, I don't mind at all. It's alright now, so you don't need to feel down, Saiko-chan, okay? Nana-senpai, thank you very much. I'm sorry too. It seems I misunderstood you, Saiko-chan. You're actually such a good girl. I love you, Saiko-chan. Let's always be friends from now on. Yes, of course, Nano-des. Saiko and Nana shook hands. Both seemed refreshed. Looks like you two have made up. Good, good. I was relieved to see them looking so happy. I know, this Sunday, Metro, Yukimaru, and I are having a takoyaki party. If you want, you can come too. Really? A takoyaki party? It's an honor, Nana-senpai. I'm so happy I could cry, Nano-des. You're exaggerating. If that's what you want, I'll invite you over as much as you want. I'm now properly friends with Nana-senpai. So, I'm truly happy, Nano-des. What? Okay, well... Eh? I caught you, Nano-senpai, Nano-des. Saku-chan, why? Nana-senpai, I've always admired you. From today I'll become Nana-senpai for you, so please be at ease. Even when you're gone, I'll be there in your place. So just rest easy and go back to sleep. Well, when you admire someone so much that you kill them and take their place, that's how it works. Hope. Have hope only to have it taken away. Well, okay. Advertisements of another visual novel, I guess. I don't know what any of them. I can't read this. Well, anyway. let's be aggressive. If you try to touch my precious Nana, I won't forgive you. Determined to do so, I stood directly in front of Saika. Nana-senpai. Saiko's eyes, always cold and murky, wavered and opened wide. You'd definitely be better off with me than with a guy like that. I'm really disappointed in you, Nana-des. Yeah, I forgot her catchphrase. Well. Turns out she has a knife. Or, I guess, scissors. At that moment, red droplets flew in the air. I couldn't believe my eyes. An unbelievable scene happened right in front of my eyes. Saiko's stomach was stabbed deeply by a large pair of scissors. Oh, she stabbed herself? What? I was expecting her to kill me. Kill. It was Nana who was holding the handles. I finally killed her. What does have to happen? Why did Nana have to kill Saiko? Yay! Alright! Yeah! Did it! Victory! Nana made some strange noises as if she was crazy, and then she hugged me. Nana, are you saying that you're so terrified that you finally broke down? You don't have to be afraid anymore. I'll be with you forever and ever. Hey, isn't that right? Please tell me that's right. A dull thud runs through my body. A large pair of scissors pulled out of my stomach with great force. Please tell me this isn't true, Nana. Nana. Everyone's my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everyone is... I always forget the lyrics. It's like, I always want to say, everyone I meet is my enemy, you know, but it's actually, like, everyone I know is my enemy, or everyone wants to be my enemy, right? It's like, oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy, or everyone... Wow, that's the wrong melody. It's like, everyone wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Like that, right? Anyway. trying to remember that dumb meme song. Everyone's my enemy. You're all trying to trick me. I can't believe anyone or anything anymore. I'll kill everyone! With my scissors! Well, Nana-senpai. A lot of blood is coming out of my stomach. I'm glad. I feel my blood draining out, my temperature getting lower and lower. I think I'm gonna die soon. Oh, actually, this is... Oh, I'm assuming that, maybe this is from her perspective, yeah. I thought it was from Metaro's perspective. Actually, it's from her. I know how it ends. So there's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be scared of. It's cold. Nana-senpai stabbed me. Killed me. She did it for me. I'm glad. To be killed by you. It's my true desire. So happy. Because I've always wanted to disappear. Because no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't disappear. Like I finally got my wish fulfilled. Don't worry. Everything's finished now, Nene-chan. On the other side, there's someone I'd like to meet. Someone who's been waiting for me to come home for years and years. Good night, One-chan. Oh, is this... Alright. I'm assuming that's the canonical end. Yeah. For some reason, you know, it's always ends like this in sharing games. Like, it's never really a happy ending. But it's the canonical ending, it seems like. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to break down exactly what her deal was. But like, I guess, yeah, she apparently she was very close to her sister, her older sister. You know, her sister wanted to be like a beautician or hairstylist or whatever. One day she leaves, you know, her sister leaves. I'm assuming to pursue her dream. But like, she doesn't come back for whatever reason, you know? It's implied that she might have died, I don't know. And so Saiko-chan, feeling very empty and lonely, I'm assuming, fell into deep depression. Then one day she got close to Nana-chan as a friend and maybe kind of like put all her like you know, her feelings and emotions, her dependency onto Nana-chan instead, and projected all that on her, and you know, ended up kind of turning into like some kind of twisted love. I don't know. It was kind of implied. I don't know if there were delusions or not, but it was implied that she was totally gay. But you know, totally okay, you know, Yuri. But at the same time, you know, Obviously a little bit too obsessive and too clingy, and I don't know. Anyway, there's more here though. Let's see. My name is Saika. I left my parents' home, and now I'm living on my own, working as a beautician. Oh, this is her sister. One-chan. Not to do my own horn, but I'm now quite a well-known stylist in the area. Sometimes I'm assigned to a famous celebrity or some other VIP. It's been my dream since I was a little girl to become a beautician and style people's hair. I worked part-time to save up for my tuition at a vocational school, and after a lot of hard work, I finally achieved my dream. I'm proud of myself now because I made my dream come true of my own free will, despite my parents' opposition. But I never told anyone about it, because talking to someone won't change anything, will it? Besides, you never know what kind of drawback you might suffer. So I won't brag about it to anyone or share it with any of my friends. If they ask me what I do, I tell them I'm a hairdresser and that's it. I just wanted to be who I was when I finally met I just want to be who I was when I met my family and friends. My personal life and my professional life are two different things, so I had to draw a line between the two in my mind. It would be exhausting to be a famous stylist all the time. The only people who I know, or who know who I am, are in my family, my mother and my sister Saika. My father hasn't been in contact with us since the divorce. Okay, that's what happened. My mother raised us by herself, so I thought I should tell her what I did for a living. But I didn't think at the time that it would be something that would bring me crashing down my feet. Today's bill was quite a bit, Psycho. Why don't you treat me? No way, what are you talking about? We always split the bill. I hadn't had a drink with my best friend in a few years. When I came back to my hometown after a long absence, I heard unbelievable words from her mouth. But Saika, I heard that you're making a lot of money, right? Eh? My heart skipped a beat. Because I never said a word to her about that. Got some spare change, right? I know you do. A bad feeling comes over me. What's this? Why are you saying this? What's the best friend to you anyway, an ATM? What are you talking about? I never said a word about that, did I? Your mother told me all about you, that you're a famous stylist, right? That you're making a lot of money, so why not a little? I felt nauseous when bombarded with these selfish requests. Let's say I did earn it. Assuming she was telling the truth, why should I have to do with it? It was just the right timing because it was all-blown holiday and I was going home. I wasn't really planning on going home though. I was just going to have a drink with my best friend, but I had no choice. When I arrived at my parents' house, I questioned her with a serious expression. Saika, what are you up to these days? That's what everyone's talking about lately, so I need to know how to answer them. And the way she spoke, she seemed to be saying, so it's not my fault. My mother always justified herself like this. Women like her protect themselves by changing the subject and saying it's not their fault. So when I asked my mother, she'd never say my daughter's a famous stylist. Her name is da-da-da. She works with celebrities, makes a lot of money. So everything was leaked. Everyone in my hometown knows it by now. The secret I kept all these years was blurted out so easily. Don't say any more than you have to. I don't like it when people find out about me, so don't tell anyone about it. Otherwise something like that will happen again. Yes, I'll be careful. She doesn't seem to have reflected on her actions. That's the only way I could see it. Why must I go through the trouble of telling her in no uncertain terms not to say such things? She lived twice as long as I have, and I can't even tell the difference between what's okay to say and what's not. Listen, Saika-chan. This is a story from when Saika-chan and Saika were still small. You know, when I was dating the man who's now my husband, there was a time when he was having money problems. So I loaned him 6,000 yen to buy a car. He says he still hasn't forgotten what I did for him, even though it was years ago. I'm really loved, don't you think so, Saika? You know, when you were dating your boyfriend, I was still living in this house, right? Did you say that as a single mother, you were having a hard time finding money? So you're saying they'd be paying off some guy while leaving me and my sister to fend for ourselves? It's crazy to give a bunch of money to someone you're not even married to. Hey, how am I supposed to react when listening to this story? It's not funny at all. I said it, but first I'll express my opinion to my mother. I owe you for raising me as a single mother, so I never said a word about it, but I'm at my limit. I don't want to think about it, but the reason you divorced our father is because of your affair with that guy. I don't know what happened between them because I was just a little girl back then. They never told me why they broke up. I don't know if my suspicion is true or not, but when I heard my mother's story, I couldn't help but imagine it. My mother was silent. Can I take this silence as an admission? So get off my case, stop talking back to me. Stop being so defiant like that, it's not right. I want you to reflect on your actions. I feel sorry for my father. Actually, all you're doing is being a contrarian, aren't you? I think you should be a little more ashamed that you two had an illicit affair. Mother is silent. I'm starting to see more and more things I don't like about her, or rather she's stepping on landmines herself. I was so shocked that I couldn't find the words. I thought the foundations of this family are rotting away. Don't say that, Saika-chan. Can't deny your mother her right to love. She stood up abruptly and made her way to the kitchen. After a pause for breath, my mother reappeared with a knife in her hand. As my legs were trembling and unable to move, she stabbed as hard as she could. Mother doesn't have anyone else but you. Yes, my mother is proud of only one thing. That is my existence. I'm connected to such amazing people like celebrities, so I must be amazing as well, right? As a poor person with nothing of her own to be proud of, she had no choice but to boast about the people around her. She just bragged about her daughter to make herself feel important, even though she's nothing to deserve it. Saika-chan, you're mother's hope. She pulled out the knife and a lot of blood splurts on my chest, and she plunged it straight into my throat. Stop denying your mother! Okay. Well, I guess yandere runs in the family. For the sake of such trivial pride, the thing I've been protecting all these years was defiled. Well, I say runs in the family. Well, it's more like Psycho-chan, inherited all of the yandere genes. But anyway, my mother was the one who was always denying me the opportunity to become a beautician. When I was a little girl, if I told her about my dreams, she would always reply thus. She had a real job instead of something so foolish. How could someone who once denied the dreams of others like that brag about it to everyone around her? No matter how you look at it, it's not the right thing for someone who tried to crush your dreams to do. That's why my anger won't dissipate. Knife plunged in my throat and went through my neck. At that moment, my vision was cut off. I became aware of my impending death. Goodbye, world. I wonder what my little sister thought and felt when she saw my mother like this. I'm sure that since I left home, my mother must have talked about me all the time. She was probably comparing my sister to me. Sorry I didn't get to do many proper big sister like things for her. I wanted to know what she was going through. But since I'm no longer of this world, I have no way of knowing anymore. Alright, well, I guess that's what happened. His sister literally was murdered by her mother. I'm assuming her mother went to prison, if I had to guess, and that's why Psycho was all on her own, right? Well, if anyone saw such a tragic incident, would they find their hearts to forgive? For a long, long time, I became a shell of my former self. Time stopped for me, and I was still stuck in that day when One-chan died. Okay, this is Psycho saying this. Because I was watching her closer than anyone else. She worked hard, because she was different from me. She didn't let her dream stay just a dream. She worked very hard to make her dream come true. She said she's going to make it happen, even if her mom denies it. She went to a vocational school in a distant city for it, for year after year. I love such One-chan very much. So I was sad when One-chan was I was sad when One-chan was gone from my life. I cannot easily let her go. It became a daily routine for me to cut my own arm with scissors that One-chan left behind. My mom doesn't care about me, so she doesn't think of anything of it when I do this. Oh, she didn't go to prison. You would think she would go to prison, How do you, cover up the dead body? I feel like it's kind of hard to hide that, Everyone knew about it, or everyone knew about, Saika-chan visiting, right? And she's famous, right? So, it'd be really hard to, hide the fact that she got freaking murdered. I don't know. But I didn't think this was something bad. Because when I did this, I felt One-chan was there for me. I felt like One-chan was right next to me, together, whispering to me. Only when I was doing this, I could feel One-chan's presence. A few months have passed since One-chan died. They didn't give me any details. All I know is that it was an accident. Okay, somehow they covered it up. The most important person in my life has disappeared from this world. Spacing out in the changing room at my part-time job, my sister's face came into mind. It's been a while since I've been back to my hometown. I was looking forward to seeing you. I wonder if she had an accident on the way back to her hometown. There's so much I don't know. One-chan. I want to meet you, One-chan. What's wrong, Psycho-chan? Why the long face? What's on your mind? If you don't mind, would you like to talk about it with me? One-chan? I felt that Nana-senpai resembled my One-chan. Maybe that's why I devoted everything to her. Well, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. That's what I was thinking. So, that explains that. Happy end! Is it? Is it? Not really. But, well... the memories are kind of happy, sort of. But, well, that's the beginning of the end there, when she, got obsessed with Nana-chan. Ooh, clear password. Oh, I gotta write this down. You. Me. Passwords is you. All right. I don't know what this is. Charon booth. DL download. I don't know. No idea what any of this means. Not translated. Also, this apparently. Get it at the App Store. Ame yatori. Ame yatori. Ame means rain. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, there you go. All right. I'm assuming that's all the endings for I guess number 6. Yeah. You know, it never, as expected, it never really ends well. I gotta say though, some of the bad endings are weird. I'm not sure about some of the bad endings. Like, maybe there's some bigger meta narrative, maybe, or I'm not sure. Because sometimes the bad endings, at least 2, end up with her. I guess I'm assuming Psycho-chan in the hospital somehow, and like it was on illusion. I'm not sure. It was weird. And sometimes like this weird dream where like Psycho and Nana are one and the same. I don't know if that's like simply a metaphor for her like wanting to become, Nana. Is the idea because of her obsession, or rather her obsession with her sister, right? She really admired her sister and everything, and that kind of got twisted into her like becoming Nana is the idea, I guess. But yeah, interesting take though. I'm so used to a lot of yandere visual novels, all about the yandere girl, all crazy about you, but actually she's crazy about her girlfriend instead, so that's interesting. If only we could have broken up with Nana, and, they could just be, be in a relationship instead. Anyway, I guess that's not an ending though. Either way, I guess the canonical ending is that unfortunately Nana also goes crazy, and it just spreads like a disease. Anyway. But yeah, that was interesting. But let's see. So after that, I guess we're gonna choose another route. We're gonna see, I guess, what's gonna happen with the next waifu. I guess I'm assuming something different. Well, I guess we'll see.